What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcoming you back to more Let's Play Ōkami. In the last episode, we finished off the second Devil Gate Trial. The North Ryushima Coast Devil Gate Trial. In this episode, I'm actually going to be warping straight to the Kamui Ezufuji Rocky area. Rocky area, huh? Much like Rocky area from Ryushima Coast, right? Yeah, you can only warp to this, so you have to have Mist Warp to get here. There's a bear up here, but there's also 3 treasure chests. So, let's feed the bear. Look at those 9s across the board. Too bad I just ruined that. But yes. Let's go power slash open those treasure chests and see what is inside. So we got ourselves etched glass. The one in the middle obviously being the most important. A stray bead. And the most expensive selling item in the game, a silver pocket watch. I believe there is only one more of those to be found in the entire game. Now, unlike the Ryushima Coast Rocky area, we cannot jump down from here, so I'm actually going to have to go straight to Webkir from here, but I will be able to sell things along the way, I guess, and then head over to where that Divine Spring is, and then we can get Power Slash 3, and I'm going the wrong way through the map list. There we go! I did it! And here we are. Okay, so let's dump that last of that money in that we need for this. And oh my gosh, we were facing the wrong way, and that is absolutely hilarious. Okay, well that just happened. Alright, there we go. And now, the last of it. Tachigami, come to me. And of course, we are going to be getting Power Slash 3, which allows us to slash through crystal rocks. Now, under these are going to be clovers that net us more yen than any other clover in the entire game. I believe it's a total of 50? I want to say 50, or is it 60? Might be 60, actually. We'll find out on the one that's just outside when we're done with this cutscene. But I really wanted to get this before we go through Yoshpet, because this is going to make things a lot nicer. Dealing with enemies, because once we go into Yoshpet, it's pretty much a point of no return. We will never be heading back to Kamui and Webkir and such as soon as we enter Yoshpet for anything at all for a very long time. And that right there is the last of the travel guides, so we get a trophy for that. So that's another reason you're going to want to make sure you grab those. This is why I implore you to open up every treasure chest you see in the game. It's very imperative. Now, it's like a geode, dude. It's awesome. I am digging in the wrong spot. Still digging in the wrong spot. 3rd time's the charm. 50 praise. Got it. Did I feed these monkeys? I did not feed these monkeys either. Here, take some seed feed bags. You can have those. I don't really need them. Okay, now I am going to meet you guys at the entrance of Yoshpet. Also, this is something they didn't fix in the HD port, I just noticed. As you can see, slow down. This is in the PS2 and the Wii version. They never fixed this. I don't know why. Other than that, though, this is a perfect HD port, okay? This is like literally the only thing they made worse. And they didn't fix or make better, I guess. That they could have. But anyways, meet you at the mouth of Yoshpet. Okay, here we are at the mouth of Yoshpet now. But along the way we are stopped. Brand new enemy. This is basically a reskin of the red and blue ogres. This is a bull charger. We will not have his floral finisher for quite a little while. But he is a nasty pain in the butt. I mean, if you have Mist, he's not so bad. He's very similar to the freaking red and blue ogres, because you just do this and stuff, and it's really not that bad. Power slash the mask off in the end, but yeah. Also, he's got like 6 eyes, and he actually looks really cool without the mask on. And now he's dead. So yeah, that's the Bull Charger, everybody. We didn't have his floral finisher yet. When we do get his floral finisher, just letting you know, it's going to net us 5 demon fangs with a floral finisher, so that's pretty cool and dandy. I really should have gotten the Thieves Glove now that I think more about it. That's just a random thing that came up. But yes, I should have gotten a Thieves Glove, not just recently, because we totally have enough demon fangs for it, and might as well. But you know what? Nah. I'll save it. We don't need it yet. It's mostly only important for the last Devil Gate trial anyway. So, let's Let's head on inside. Eastern Forest. The ancient people of Kamui dubbed it Yoshpet. It means consuming forest in their ancient language. They say the forest will swallow you up if you lose your way. Kai said she'd be waiting for us here. I wonder where she is. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Why Amaterasu? Bah, not that half-baked prophet again. What are you looking for now, Mashuri? I'm still looking for you-know-what. But this cold sure is making it difficult. Like we really care, pretty boy. If you're gonna be dogging our tracks like this, you better tell us who you really are. Who I really am. That's right. I mean, we already know if you're up to no good. Excusez-moi, but I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just looking for a certain path. You could say I am a seeker of the eternal heavens. Aha! Now I know why you keep babbling on about a path to the heavens. You're planning a wolf murder! Then you'll take Ami's place in heaven. Oh, we soon. With that look, I take it I've hit the nail on the head. That also explains why you keep turning up wherever we go. Path to the heavens? Bah! More like a highway to you-know-where. I'm on a highway to hell. You misunderstand me, my little bouncing friend. The path to the heavens I seek is not a vulgar thing such as that. My path to the heavens slumbers here in the land of Kamui. I seek a heavenly ark. Heavenly ark? That's right. In Kamui there is a ship of iron locked in ice. I can sense it now. It is almost within my grasp. You two know this, do you not? Dude, everyone knows where this thing is. Just go ask. Well, I must bid you adieu. No need for any prophecies this time. Au revoir. There he goes. And before we go any further, I'm going to save. Alright, now that we have saved, let us talk to Kai. I've been waiting for you, Amaterasu. Did you know that Yoshpet means consuming forest? It is said that those who lose their way here can never escape. Even the monsters try to avoid the place as much as they can. Indeed, she is correct. This is a very terrible place, but we have to go through it nonetheless. Now, here's the thing about Yoshpet. And she's talking about the secret place that humans can never reach, and we will be reaching it soon enough. And Isun is speaking only in ellipses, which, you know, is the best kind of exposition ever. Of course, we're ready. So here's the thing about this. We're going to die in here once. Just once. Just once. We have to, though. If we want to, well, you don't necessarily have to, but it's pretty much impossible to avoid it if you want to do everything that I want to get done in the forest while we're here. So there's a bunch of treasure chests in this forest that you're going to want to get, including stray beads and such. But more importantly, there are, well, actually, I don't know if it's more important, but it's still something that you need to be aware of, are these trees here. Now, the thing about these trees, I mean, while they net you 3 praise each, they're demon trees and all that stuff, they throw their crap at you, and they're just all around a pain in the butt. You need to get rid of them. You need to bloom every single one of them possible if you can help it, because there is a certain side quest that we will be doing at a certain point in time, and I actually got hit there, at a certain point in time that involves coming back through this forest with little to no obstacles on our way if possible. Every single one of these trees is an obstacle. Not to mention it's praise you want to get, all that good stuff. So we are going to be blooming every single tree in this entire forest before we make it out, and digging up every single treasure that we can find. So the timer is unfortunately going to run out before we can get through it the first time, I guarantee it. And in fact, I know exactly what segment it's going to run out on too. In fact, I'm going to call it right now, and I won't actually say where it is because you don't really know how this force works, and I want to leave it all a mystery to you, but I think I know exactly where this is going to cut out. And Java Auto Updater, you can go away and not ruin my recording, please. Okay, so, let's see. So we need to get across this, and just be very careful. There are also these little orbs for extra time that you see that were also in the digging mini game, so you probably recognize what they look like. And we can pick those up as we go too. That still won't be enough, however, so just deal with it because the timer still goes down even when your brush screen's open, if you couldn't already tell. So, and that was a terrible jump. Here, let's try that again. Oh, you almost hit Kai there. Here. Yeah, Kai can move. I will take care of you. And that was a terrible circle, but it counts. Give me this Holy Bone S that I desperately need, because Holy Bone S's are the essence of life and by far the best healing item in the game. Sorry. Alright, so we got this one here. Now here's the thing. Well, actually, I don't know if it's... No, it's not here yet. There are certain segments and sections of this forest because, well, back on the PS2, this game could not load the entire forest all in one map. It just couldn't be done. So it has segments. In fact, this is the end of one, and going right will lead you to the end of the segment, going where the arrow points. If you go the opposite way, however, there is 100% of the time something waiting at the end. Of course, this also eats up more time, but it is something you're going to want to go after, so we're going to do it nonetheless. Like, for instance, you have cat eye tassels. Those sell for quite a bit. That's actually probably the weakest thing you'll find at the end of one of these paths. You'll also find stray beads, even sun fragments at the end of these paths. So make sure you take them. Also, holy camera. I mean, not holy camera. That was very unholy, actually. The only thing holy here is Amaterasu. Yes, I'm very funny. Very funny. Yes. I mean, of course, I decided to abandon my life as a my life as a comedian and make shitty videos on the internet. But you know what? It is my decision. And the fact that I'd rather make less money, it's entirely up to me, and I would ask that you do not judge it. Also, you can get rid of these, my gosh, I can't even remember I can't even think of the freaking word. I want to call them icicles, but they're so gigantic that I have a hard time doing that. You can melt them with Fire Burst, or Inferno, I guess, but it's just not worth the time or the ink. It really isn't, so don't worry about it. Alright, so let's see, we got a treasure chest here. I mean, that actually, it might be just easier to slash this thing open. There we go, white porcelain pot. We got another time orb hourglass thing over here. I mean, it's an orb with an hourglass in it, and that represents 30 seconds of time, apparently. Oh, ice physics. Ice physics in this game are 100% atrocious. Don't you dare. Ah! Let's try that again. There we go. Whoa. Nope, nope. There we go. Perfect. Okay. And there we go. Amazing. Holy crap. Wait, hold on. Alright. Let's see. Perfect. Ah! I did not see you. Hi. Try that again. That's okay. I'm taking a little bit of damage. Their fruit does not do that much damage to you. So it's not something I'm crying over. At least, I mean, a little teary-eyed, but lip quivering. I'm sorry. I failed everyone. I failed you. I failed my family. They don't love me. Okay, this is getting depressing. Let's go this way now. And this one's probably going to be actually sunken in the snow, so we have to dig it up, right? Oh no, it is totally exposed. Awesome. And let's do this. Now, there is, not only are there extra areas to this forest, but like, as far as like within Yoshpet, but there's also a second whole segment of Yoshpet. Now, in that second segment, we do not have to bloom every tree, okay? You can. Actually, I don't even think there are trees in that one, now that I think more about it. But also, you can get rid of these snowballs as well with Inferno. But you can, but it's not necessary as much. You really want to make sure you do it here, though, for reasons we will talk about at a later time. But for now, just keep on trucking along. I would be so surprised if I actually made it through this without having to do a restart. I'm surprised that actually didn't happen sooner. I almost always get hit going through that part. Woo, that was close. Hi, this is the part where I just know I'm going to run out of time, and I will be very surprised if that does not happen. Especially because there are like a gazillion trees here. Alright, this is going to be fun. Alright, let's see. So let's get rid of you. You. Quickly to you. And then bloom you. Maybe we can get that time orb in time. Huh. Let me do that. And that. And I know there's a tree over to my left that I still haven't gotten, but I'm almost tempted to actually say screw it at this point, because I know he's not even going to be a threat later anyway. Ugh. Hold on. I got this. I got this. Okay. Let's bloom you. And then you. I can actually... No, there's no... What am I talking about? There's no way I'm going to do this, because I still have to get a treasure at the end of this last path. Frick, what am I doing? No, just bloom the last tree. Just bloom the last tree, and everything will be fine. You're gonna have to die once, but then I'll just cut back here because there is this magic ability called editing that allows you to do such things, and for that, sir, I am slashing you down. I'm slashing you down. I cannot slash you down. Great. They gave these things personality so they're too likable for me to kill them. I am just pleased with... Oh my gosh, hello. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Things just got more interesting. Hold on. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. You get that. And is a steel soul socket. I have 36 seconds. I still don't think I'll make it. I mean, it was worth a shot. Oh, there's a tree there. I mean, it was worth a shot. I mean, I could just go left, but I don't... Save me a lot of trouble, but I'd have to just come back through here anyway to get this. Maybe I can get it in time. Come on, come on, come on. I know I missed a tree, but I want this stray bead. It's very, very important. Now, go. Come on, Amaterasu, you have 12 seconds. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. No, don't get stuck on the tree. 6. Oh, crap, this is close. This is going to be 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 close. Oh! Oh! Could not have cut that closer. I've actually never done that before. Well, granted, I did avoid a tree, but I've never done, like bloomed all the trees and gotten all the treasures in that opening area and made it to the end. Ever. It's practically impossible to do. I cannot believe I just did that. Even in a speed run. Well, granted, in speed run, I usually skip the trees, actually. But still. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that, Kai. I was trying to dash around you. Okay, so while we're here, I guess we'll just start blooming trees and such and stuff. See, I hear animals scream. There's a little animal, look at the rabbits. Okay, I'm gonna feed you guys. Good thing I have plenty of feed bags. Alright, and how much more praise do we have to spend? 330 is how much more we need. And I think we also get 3 more solar energy upgrades before the end of the game, because you also get to spend it at 360 and then 390, and I think that's it. I could be wrong. That's what I think it is. Alright. Maybe it's just one more at 350. I don't know. Who cares about the numbers? Just feed all the animals, and then we're going to head inside. And you ask, head inside? What could he possibly be talking about? Head inside what? This place hasn't changed a bit. I mean, the Ponko Village Ponkton is in this tree. What a creative name. Too bad you're so big. I'm sure you'd like to go in there and chat with the locals. Oh, convenient mallet is convenient. I knew you'd serve another purpose. Hey, isn't that... Yeah, it's the lucky mallet. What's it doing here? Don't tell me he wants to repay you for your kindness. What kindness? It only helped me. We tried to track it down and corner it and almost kill it. We scared it to death. And it's not as fun this time because it doesn't go, you want to get hammered? It just says you can go to Ponkton. And Isun's not going to follow us because he thinks this place is horrible. So it's just going to be us going in solo mio, if you will. And it watches us go in. I always love that effect. But I will admit right there, that is a little silly that the mallet just conveniently shows up. It's just like, with no explanation. It's just like, oh, by the way, remember this thing from the second arc? Yeah, here you go. This should help. I think that's a little silly. Anyways, this is Ponkton, everybody. This is the Ponko Village. Obviously, you have to be very small to go inside. But, yeah. So, we can actually go and chat with all the locals here if we want, which we will. Not all of them, but some of them. But not in this episode. This episode, I'm actually going to be spending the rest of just flying around Ponkton and collecting all of the treasures that are here and can be obtained and stuff, because there's actually quite a few that can be gotten here. Alright, so let's go to this one. Perfect. And there's one of the locals right here, but I'm just going to casually avoid you. And today, no mind of the wolf. Blah, blah, blah. And of course, there are our obligatory giant clovers that we have to dig up. Although these feel a little bit bigger than the ones in Emperor's Palace, I must say. It's like we got even smaller this time. Oh, and I totally ran right past a treasure. I am a genius. Okay. Let's go this way. Trying to figure out where I want to go exactly. Just skip right by the other Isun looking guy. Yeah. Don't want to don't want to talk to you or anything yet. It's actually feels really silly that I'm not talking to them right now, but I want to save all of that for another episode. So it's just like, oh, it's like holding out like a chocolate bar like in front of their face, and they're like saying, oh, you can only smell it, you cannot eat it for 45 minutes. It's like, that's just rude. That's what I feel like I'm doing right now. Okay, let's vine over to you and go through this blade of grass apparently. Shoop. Perfect. There's a treasure here which contains etched glass. And then we'll go over this way. Is that going to open up in time? It is not. That makes me very sad. That's okay, though. Oh, it looks all elongated. What a silly effect. Alright. What the? No, 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 no. Vine? This is not the time for you not to be vining. Yeah, there you go. That's vine with me. More forced laughter. Okay. Come here, you. And to the treasure chest we go. And let us see what is inside. But another stray bead. And I believe that's actually the only two here in Ponkton that we've gotten now. I don't think there's a third one here. There could be, though. But, and if it is, it's just in a treasure chest lying around. But I'm pretty sure that's it. I actually don't always... I don't know. I definitely... This is... as much as I have... You know, I don't think I've ever done a playthrough of this game where I haven't finished it. So technically, I have been through every single area. As often as the next. Like, I have been through the first arc just as many times as I've been through the final arc, you know? It's like... I haven't, like, played any one more than the other. But, like... it's still a case of the further along we go in this game, the less I remember, except for the finale. Like, I don't know. It is definitely one of those cases. But either way, that's all the treasures here that we can get at the moment. Actually, we can get period. So, that's going to be it for this episode. Ladies and gentlemen, in the next episode, we're going to be talking to the locals here in Ponkton and learning all about the Forest of Yoshpet, trying to figure out where Liko went, etc., 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 etc. Camera shakes a little bit. See you guys in the next one.